item on the agenda is a proposed zoning bylaw and map amendment to establish the multi-use residence overlay district in which multifamily housing is permitted as of right pursuant to the new state law, MBTA Communities, Massachusetts General Law, Chapter 40A, Section 3A. Okay, we have been working for how long, Gil?
Forever.
Too long.
A year?
A year and a half.
Year and a half on doing this. All of our meetings and discussions have been posted and recorded. All that we are required to do is to propose that this zoning bylaw and map amendment be forwarded to the town council for approval.
We have your public hearing, we have a document that I have not seen prior to the public hearing, and then we have what's behind it. Is the document that I have not seen.
I was gonna go over that. That is, well, let me ask.
I've never seen it before, and all of a sudden it showed up in a public hearing.
So
Did you say it's nothing new?
No, I meant, it's not a new change. The update is, I met with the bylaw committee, and one idea from a counselor, I was going to explain that. So the question is, do you want me to explain it tonight or at the next meeting?
No, I don't want to even think about it right now.
Okay.
No, because it's going to go to if it came from a counselor, they can talk about
To
it.
get ahead of the game, I met the bylaw committee, previewed it, and the feedback was pretty much positive. One idea from a counselor was to use the
Feedback was positive?
overall, it's pretty
Then
positive.
they should have sent that to us when we were asking for everybody's input. I think we go with what we got.
Yeah, I don't think we make any changes since we've beaten this
I'm
thing
not
to
suggesting
death.
that, I'm just saying, one feedback I got from the bylaw committee was to use the Kotori property, and this would be the
We're
scenario.
not changing
I'm not
any,
asking you to
We looked
change
at that and we determined no.
And that's fair.
they should have come to us and made that recommendation
Like
before it got
in
to this
April.
stage.
Yeah, I'm just reporting back the results from the bylaw committee meeting,
Well-
right? So, and that is one
So
person.
correct me if I'm wrong,
No.
we're gonna make our job is to make a recommendation to
Correct.
send it to them. They're gonna send it to the bylaw committee where this came from. So if they wanna change it,
Again, only one person. The overall sentiment from that committee to our model was pretty positive, with that said.
right, but
Yeah.
I think as a board, we've beaten this thing to smithereens and came up with this draft, which we can send to them, and then they have to do their process, and if they make a modification, that's gonna be on them, right?
Yep.
I think they would have to come
Yeah.
back to us.
Yeah, whatever the scenario is. I
You know,
mean,
there's a couple of things about this that doesn't work. One, you cannot use town-owned land for MBTA communities.
Right.
You have, to,
Well, we
unless.
didn't.
No, the
what's owned
Couture
land is
property would be,
town-owned.
that's.
Right.
why we said
So
no.
you cannot use it, again, this is an idea from the bylaw committee that I should update you, the board tonight, right?
Well, to be honest, Gil, I would have appreciated it if you had told us that you were meeting with the bylaw committee before we voted on this tonight, and I would have appreciated, as Greg said, seeing something that could potentially be changed before I showed up here tonight. I am not interested, and I'm not going to entertain any motion to recommend anything other than what the board has discussed for the past year and whatever. The recommendation is to forward to the town council the map and the proposed bylaw that the board previously agreed to.
So positively recommend to adopt this zoning bylaw, multi-unit residence overlay
And the
to town
map.
council.
Previously approved by the board.
So,
Motion made by Mr. Walsh, seconded by Mr. Gittle. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed, so moved, 5-0.